You, as Ateneans, are bearers of the great tradition of excellence, greater love, which translates into greater passion for the things that you do. The passion for excellence springs from a desire to bless, to nurture, to give of yourself. The sense of heroic love, we need heroes, but heroes who will stay alive. And therefore we need leaders of the community in their respective fields to fight for justice, to fight for truth with dogged honesty, and thereby to be containers of suffering. You will endure suffering, but in the end you will be bearers of the light. Yes, to be containers of suffering and yet to be able to laugh at yourself. That means that you don't take yourself so seriously. It's the gift of Christian lightheartedness, which springs from the knowledge that everything is from God and all manner of things shall be well because of this God who loves us, and His gracious will is the last word in our lives.
Alam mong Atenista ka kapag meron kang pananagutan at pag-asa.
Siya yung hindi maingay kasi mahilig manalangin, magdasal, magmilay, pero naninindigan.
So I think when you have the capacity to pause and think before you act, when you can step back and make life choices with a discerning mind and a compassionate heart.
Ako sa palagay ko kapag patuloy mong sinusubukang hanapin ang liwanag sa kabila ng dilim.
You know you're an Atenean when you get disturbed if there's social injustice, when you rejoice, when people like the Similaw farmers or Jim Basada come to visit our temples, and you are stirred in your heart and you would like to help out in your big and small ways. I do admit that sometimes we have, instead of blue egos, we have like blue chicken and blue vultures, and I hope you won't be like a blue vulture or a blue chicken.
When you value the spiritual formation which you got at the Atenean de Manila, and by this I mean in your daily life you have some quiet time every day. Take some time to really listen to God, because as we know from our Ignatian spirituality, God is always speaking. He's speaking through the events that happen in your life. He's speaking in the successes and the failures for that matter. He's speaking always.
You know that you can do more despite the difficulties, the hardships, the hell weeks. You know that you can still give some more.
I see Ateneans as appreciating their existence, their blessings. I know that many times the students always say that they appreciate their core subjects like Theo, Philo, history, SA, and they're able to see how they can apply their learnings.
That Atenean, especially in this society of ours now, that we don't know sometimes what is truth and how we account for the truth. I would like to believe that we are producing an Atenean that will stand for the truth, that will know how to place himself or herself in a society, not just with a mind that is critical, but with a heart that is compassionate.
Kapag kaya mong gumawa ng mabuti para sa iyong kapwa.
Ang isang Atenista ay may kakayahang makapaghilom ng mga sugat, hindi lamang sa antas ng pisikal, kung hindi maging sa antas ng espiritual, maging sa antas ng metapisikal, at gayon din kaya niyang mapaghilumin, pagalingin ang mga sugat ng lipunan. An Atenean can bridge gaps, can fill in the niches, sa halip na manghina sa mga sugat at guwang na ito, nananatiling matatag ang Atenista, hindi lamang para sa sarili, kung hindi para sa komunidad. At gusto kong isipin, maging para sa bayan.
You know you're an Atenean by heart when you have memorized the prayer for generosity and you actually try to live it.
Ang Atenista, laging nagpapasalamat sa Panginoon sa kanyang kabutihan at kagandahang loob sa atin. Ang Atenista, marunong magbigay ng puwang para pakinggan ang tinig ng Espiritu sa kanyang puso.
When your favorite color is blue, but you wouldn't mind uniting with green, especially when the game involves our country.
Ang Atenista, marunong magmahal. At nagmamahal ang Atenista hindi dahil alam niyang mamahalin siya pabalik, pero dahil alam niyang ang pagmamahal at ang mismong paggawa at akto ng pagmamahal ang siyang pinakamabuting gawin. Ang Atenista mapagmahal at sa pagmamahal na ito ay mapagpalaya. Ibig sabihin na sa kanyang pagmamahal nakikita niya ang halaga ng kapwa at napapanatag ang loob niya sa larangan ng paglilingkod. Kung kaya ang Atenista simple lang, mapagmahal, mapaglingkod at mapagpalaya.
God bless you all.